The name Cadillac Eldorado has always carried a sense of majesty, extravagance, and the bold spirit of American luxury. From the moment it first appeared in the early 1950s, Eldorado was not just a car, it was a symbol of arrival. A declaration that the driver had reached a certain place in life where compromise was no longer an option. It was Cadillac's jewel, a rolling statement of prestige. And through the decades, it became a design icon that captured both hearts and imaginations. Now imagine if the Eldorado was reborn, modernized not just for today, but for the future. A bold vision of what it could look like if Cadillac decided to create a limousine-style masterpiece of pure power and art in motion. Picture it under the gleaming white lights of a high-end luxury showroom, standing there like a black diamond, reflecting every shine from its polished body. A car so wide, so commanding, and so sleek that it almost feels alive, like a predator waiting for the perfect moment to unleash its power. The glossy surface is finished in a gleamy, oily black, the kind of deep liquid shine that looks endless, swallowing reflections and turning them into pure elegance. The body is stretched and elongated, limousine-like, making it look powerful from every angle. And the first thing you see at the back is the iconic Cadillac Eldorado name etched proudly, reminding the world that legends never truly die. The back view alone tells a story. A large, wide white grille inspired by Rolls-Royce Spectre dominates the look, yet it has its own Cadillac personality. It's bold, unapologetic, a grille that doesn't whisper luxury, it shouts it. Sleek red fog lights cut through the glossy black body, and black alloy wheels with detailed edges add a touch of menace to the elegance. Below it sits a black plate with the Cadillac name, gleaming under the spotlight, like a royal signature stamped on perfection. Every inch of the car is polished to the extreme, detailed to the point that light bounces differently depending on where you stand. It's a machine built not just to be driven, but to be admired. Now step to the front and the story deepens. The nose of the Eldorado has always been a defining point, and this modern interpretation takes it to the next level. The grille stretches across like a diamond shield, with sharp lines cutting into the body, creating an aggressive yet sophisticated character. LED headlights curve like eyes of a hawk, watching with intensity, promising both beauty and ferocity when they ignite. There's no mistaking the aura it gives. This is not just transportation. It's a throne on wheels commanding attention before it even moves. Move along the side and the limousine proportions are even more evident. The body is sculpted to flow smoothly, with just enough sharpness to remind you that this is a car that blends art and muscle. The long, stretched profile says comfort, but the low stance says performance. Black accents across the windows, mirrors, and handles give it a stealth-like charm. While the alloy wheels complete the look of dominance, it's a presence that doesn't need noise to be powerful. Its silence is already thunderous. Now imagine walking closer, opening the door, and stepping inside. The dashboard and interior are like stepping into the future while still holding on to the soul of classic Cadillac luxury. Every surface is wrapped in glossy black and chrome accents, with ambient lighting softly glowing, setting the mood like a luxury lounge. The Cadillac Eldorado logo is embossed with pride, sitting across a digital display that feels futuristic, yet intuitive. The steering wheel carries elegance and control, while the seats invite you with plush comfort, stitched in fine leather that makes you feel like royalty the moment you sink into them. This is not just driving. This is living in motion. Lift the hood and the masterpiece continues. A massive engine gleams in chrome and black detailing, every part polished as if built for an exhibition. The sheer size of it is intimidating. A powerhouse ready to deliver torque and speed with authority. It is the heart of a beast dressed in a tuxedo, refined but dangerous, whispering promises of thunder every time you touch the pedal. Cadillac has always been about smooth yet commanding performance, and here that philosophy is amplified. A combination of old-school muscle and modern engineering brilliance. From the back left, the wide stance looks even more dramatic. You see the red fog lights glowing like fiery eyes, and the massive shoulders of the car expanding outward, making it look unshakable. Walk to the right side and you see reflections of light dancing on the body, every curve polished, every line intentional. From the diagonal top view, it looks like a luxury yacht designed for the road, ready to glide with grace and dominate with force. It is a car that cannot be ignored, not in silence, not in noise, not in shadow, not in light. This modern Cadillac Eldorado is more than just a car. It is a rebirth of a legend. For decades, Eldorado represented success, elegance, and innovation. It was the car of dreamers, leaders, and artists who wanted to express not just who they were, but where they were going. And now, in this imagined rebirth, it continues that legacy, carrying all its history while pushing into tomorrow. It's bold because Cadillac has always been bold. It's wide because Cadillac never believed in being small. It's detailed because Cadillac understands that luxury, lives in the details. Think about the experience of driving it. You start the engine and the cabin fills with a refined growl, not loud but deep, like the voice of authority. The road ahead opens, and with a light press of the pedal, this massive beauty moves with unexpected grace. The weight disappears, replaced with effortless glide like floating on glass. The suspension absorbs everything, while the power beneath reminds you that strength is always at your command. On the highway, it feels endless, stretching like its own horizon, a limousine-sized dream moving faster than expected, smoother than imagined. And then, imagine the stairs. A Cadillac Eldorado has always been a head-turner. But this modern creation takes it to another level. Every pedestrian pauses. Every driver looks twice, some in admiration, some in disbelief, some in pure envy. Cameras rise, flashes sparkle, and even in silence, the car commands applause. It's the kind of machine that doesn't just enter a scene, it owns it. The story of this Eldorado is also the story of Cadillac itself. Once known as the standard of the world, Cadillac represented the highest form of American luxury. With the Eldorado, it created legends like the 1957 Brougham, the 1976 convertible, and so many unforgettable icons. Bringing it back in such a bold and modern vision would not just revive a name, it would remind the world of what Cadillac stands for. Confidence, artistry, and uncompromising luxury. At the end of the day, this imagined modern Cadillac Eldorado is not just a car. It is a statement carved in steel, polished in black gloss, and lit in shining chrome. It is a reminder that luxury is not about fitting in, but standing out. That true prestige doesn't whisper, it declares. That once in a while, an automobile becomes more than transport. It becomes a legend reborn. So when you see it under the bright lights of the showroom, with its glossy, oily black body gleaming like a jewel, its wide stance planted like a monument, and its Cadillac name glowing proudly, you realize that this isn't just a vision. It is the continuation of a story that started decades ago. And like every great story, it doesn't fade, it evolves, it grows, it inspires. The modern Eldorado stands there as a dream sculpted into reality. A promise of power, a celebration of luxury, and above all, a symbol that legends never die, they only return stronger. And yet, as breathtaking as it looks under the polished lights of the showroom, you know this Cadillac Eldorado isn't meant to stay still. Its destiny is the open road, the city streets, the long highways where it can stretch its legs and show the world what modern elegance fused with American power really means. Imagine it cruising at night, the glossy black body reflecting neon lights, the red fog lamps glowing like embers, and the deep hum of the engine resonating like music. It isn't just a car moving through the night. It's a presence, a force, an icon resurrected in flesh and metal. Think about the owner who drives this masterpiece. Not someone chasing trends, but someone who creates them. Not someone who needs approval, but someone who commands respect. A driver who doesn't just arrive, they make an entrance. Because with a car like the modern Eldorado, every arrival is an event. Every journey is a statement.